An ice bath is well known for its physical and mental health benefits. Many people have reported the bath that it transforms their mind, body, and soul. It can help you connect with your inner self.
So an ice bath or cold plunge is the simple act of putting your body into a tub of ice or extreme cold water. Anything below 16, 17 degrees, you start to reap the benefits of an ice bath or cold water therapy, let me say. There's a whole lot of benefits that's online and everyone's got access to them, which is your circulation, it is the inflammation, it is arthritis, assisting with arthritis, because what happens is when you get out of the ice bath, the blood rushes back to the parts that need it the most, which is the hands and the feet. And on the way, they massage the veins as they go through. And in doing so, they expand the veins and you get a vascular massage, which assists with cholesterol as well, because it loosens the blood and loosens all the gunk that's inside the veins. So like I said, one of the greatest benefits is actually the circulation that you get from the blood moving through the body. You also get a higher immune system, so you don't get sick that often because you're putting yourself through this bit of shock therapy in terms of this cold, so the body sends hormones and chemicals through to assist with feeling better, getting better, being better in a way. Those are the ones you can Google online. The stress, depression, anxiety is one of the bigger things that we get here. People saying, like I said earlier, people suggesting, will it help with healing? And I always say, what type of healing are you looking for? And most of the time it is, I have stress, I have depression, I have anxiety. It absolutely heals that. I wouldn't say off the bat, it's a continuous process. Doing it once a week, I think, is a minimum that anyone should do it. Because I also get a lot is, how often should I do it? So once a week, I say, is minimum to start to get the benefits of it. It's like going to see a psychologist once a week or a psychiatrist once a week or whatever it is, going to see the doctor. Doing that, going to yoga, going to gym, add this into your routine for better health. You'll start to feel stronger, you'll start to feel more confident, you'll start to feel more alive. There's like a little swag in your step, so to speak. You get that, I do an ice bath, yeah. Then there's a spiritual component to it as well, which I do want to chat about, and that is about coming back into your presence, coming back into center, coming back into a moment with just yourself. Because in that ice bath, it is just you and you alone. You have to go through it. Yes, I'm there, I'm by your side and whatnot if you need it, but at the end of the day, it is your breath, it is your being, it is your body, and you coming back into alignment with that.
Many Asian cultures have used the ice bath as means of purification. It involves immersing oneself in cold water as a way of purifying the body and soul. This is also used as means of cleansing the soul and preparing the mind and body for a spiritual practice.
So anything between 2 minutes to 5 minutes, you're reaping the physical benefits. So I always say not less than 2, and for first timers, not more than 4, 5, 6 minutes. Once, we do get a couple of people, I want to sit for 8 minutes, I want to sit for 10 minutes. And that is because they want to go into a deeper process. They want to go into a releasing trauma process. They want to go into a more of a spiritual process. So they want to start tackling the stress, the anxiety, the depression component to it. But for first timers, it's generally between 3 and 5 minutes.
Exposing yourself to cold water can be shocking in the best kind of way, but controlling your breathing before and during your ice bath can help manage any feeling of discomfort. Therefore, breathing techniques and meditation exercise is best suited to overcome this.
So one of the smaller things is it actually assists in help blocking pain receptors. Because when you get in the ice bath, I always say to people, it's not cold, it's a bit more painful than anything else. So the breathing technique helps you block pain receptors, but it's a 1-2% blockage. It's not you're still going to feel the cold. What the breathing does is it teaches us, it shows us a way, rhythmically guides us through the being of how to breathe into the belly, into the chest, and to let it out. Because when we get into the ice bath, we want to breathe just here. It's that cold shock breath. So the breathing helps us breathe it into the belly first, then move the air up to the chest, then let it out.
This relaxing breathing technique is sometimes practiced as part of yoga or relaxation. By focusing on counting and breathing, you can quiet down any internal thoughts that are spinning or distracting you.
So we always ensure that anyone with a heart condition doesn't do the ice bath. Anyone with any lung issues or kidney issues don't do it. We also say no one with epilepsy can do the ice bath because the ice bath tacks onto your central nervous system and it does shock the nervous system, almost like it sends you into a bit of a jolt, a bit of a spasm in a way, and that's when you start to breathe through it. The body tenses up as it goes in, and that can cause an epileptic shock, that you can go into an epileptic fit. And then no one who's pregnant, unless you've been doing ice baths with the pregnancy from onset. And the only side effect is you will feel cold. I'd say always try something once, if it aligns with you, if it's for a good reason, a good cause, not just because. You're not going to know until you try it, and that is the actual truth. The healing that happens in an ice bath, and I'm not just talking on a spiritual level, I'm talking on a physical level as well. Back pain goes away, joint movement, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, it disappears, because that inflammation that is now gone, the arthritis is now almost gone after 5-6 ice baths, but you have to keep at it. So for personal health, personal growth, also for mental prowess as well, it keeps you focused, it keeps you very aligned, it keeps you in the moment, sharp, laser sharp, because you have to stay sharp, you have to stay present.
While taking an ice bath can be a challenging experience, it is also a rewarding one. Controlling your breathing in an ice bath, you can stay focused, maintain a positive mindset, and feel in control and empowered.
The mission for this year was just to conquer my fears, like face myself and face things that are uncomfortable, being comfortable with the uncomfortable, if there's such a thing. So I saw towards the end of last year the ice bath experiences and what people had shared. Then I thought, okay, let me just try this. Then I came in Jan, and I lasted about 7 minutes in the ice, and then I discovered such powerful, it was like just being able to face yourself, being able to be still and getting into the water, knowing that it's cold, and facing that fear, stepping in and sitting in it. After that session allowed me to actually be in a position to face my own fears post the session. I don't know if I was able to confront many things in my life myself, to be able to be honest with myself, and just get into the year in a better footing, if I can say that. So this time today, I challenged myself to a 10-minute session, and I was able to actually get in. But I think the breathing sessions also, I would say, always partner with breathing, some form of breathing work that you need to do, because that's what allows you to stay that long in the water, connecting with yourself, connecting with your breathing, and just being present in that moment and not thinking of anything else, and just feeling every sensation, feeling every fear, happiness, love, every emotion literally, and just deciding not to run away, deciding not to quit, and just submitting.
No matter what level of fitness you are, you can feel better, think better, and recover better. For Morning Life, I am Tapelo Moena.